accept, where them hands, where them holes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying? Cecil.
This is to the Christian martial arts school that kicked out the martial arts student because you thought he was a Satanist. Now, let me actually say that they're actually a Taekwondo school. They're not teaching Christian martial arts, but they are martial artists who claim to be Christian. And their primary style is Taekwondo. I will put some links to who and what I'm talking about below. Whoever kicked that guy out because you thought he was a Satanist, it turns out he's not, but let's assume that he was. What you did was not sound scripturally. It was not good biblically. First of all, whoever ran back and gossiped about that was not following the tenets of the Bible, because he who covers up an offense is somebody that's walking in love. It's not, go put people on blast. Let me find the exact. There we go. Let's see. Quick AI search. He that covereth the transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth the matter separateth very friends. Let's go to a little bit more plain language interpretation of this. I'm going to go to Bible Hub while I'm reading this. Okay, here we go. New International Version, whoever would foster love covers over an offense, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends. We should assume that wherever that young person was training, they were in a sense like close friends, because hopefully you're friendly at the minimum with the martial arts people that you have in your life as student and teacher. Hopefully you are some sort of friends or something, some kind of decent relationship. And while those of us who purport to follow the Bible would say that, we follow Jesus and we follow the scriptures and we follow the word. So if you're going to follow the word in that instance, you should cover up the offense. If anything, if you really thought that he worshiped Satan, maybe your influence on that person's life could get him to stop following Satan. And that's from the school. And whoever repeated it, you're not walking in love. You're spreading an offense. You're creating more drama. And you just turn another person off to Christianity. You just gave somebody else an excuse to not follow the Bible. Because they do that anyway. They look at the flaws and wrongdoings of people in churches, especially Christian churches, and say, see how what they did, see how they act. That's why I don't want to follow them. And it doesn't do anything for the martial arts community, because now people are going to go, see, they're just like people in churches. Excuse me. They're just like people in churches. They're going to be all narrow-minded, or they're just going to discriminate against me because of my religious beliefs. So I'm not going to train with those people. I'm not going to go there. Bottom line, you wrong. And then it turns out that the guy wasn't even a Satanist. He just had some kind of non-standard altar that was pagan. And as long as he is not, honestly, as long as he's not trying to force that religious belief on anybody when they're working out, who cares? Did you make your club specifically for Christians? Now, if you made your club specifically for Christians and that's what's on the door when somebody walks through, then people know what they're getting into. But I could be incorrect, but I suspect that you didn't. And if you really are following Jesus, you shouldn't even care about that. I'm sure somebody will come back with the what fellowship does light have with darkness. So here we go. I still got this queued up. Galatians 3:28. New International Version, I'll use that. There is neither Jew nor Gentile, neither slave nor free, nor is there male and female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. That means that Jesus is not supposed to, if we're following Jesus, we're not supposed to be looking at demographics, nomenclature, let's just say various classifications. The only classification should be Christ. And if you want that person to come to Christ, holding them hostage to whatever religious beliefs that you feel like they may have had beforehand, that's not walking in love. That's not very loving. That's not going to help anybody find God. So, and not only that, it's probably illegal to discriminate against someone based on their religious beliefs. And then it turns out that those aren't even his religious beliefs. So thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. You share this with people like to talk about the martial arts in peace. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. And one more thing before I go. All you people who go online and scream up and down that you think the martial arts are satanic. If the martial arts truly were satanic, then someone would not be kicked out of a martial arts school because the people who run the school heard that they followed Satan. So I think that kind of should put a nail in the coffin on, are all martial arts satanic? No. Are some martial arts satanic? They will only be satanic because the person practicing it takes it to a satanic place. Just like with everything else. Because it's what comes out of people that defiles them, not what goes in. Peace. In the mirror, and he was there. He put the spirit inside me, casting my care.